Sponsored by Vakil 20.
Yeah, my people, another day, don't reshape another strong mock news. I'm going to call Pararan one of Africa. Agbo Kodi Maggi, you're the first person to buy Maggi to take cook. When you cook in one sweet, now see, finish, never good money turn after. And appointment God, give God. Let me the animal the shit waka. You know me say, the shit waka before he gets stage where they kaka. And operation we can do like Pararan, I make the waka like this. You know me so the animal know the waka like that. So today mock news is not a small mock news, but it's a very long mock news. And then Roberto and that one, you're okay. So that gun over Barakone, that's from my side. We'll go straight to the reason why we are here. Go Robo. My boy,
Breaking news.
I want talk true to mock news. Want talk sense. I want mad again. To the search for the truth. Mock news not the place. Pararan not the look face. Mock news not the look face. Truth in talk well. But politicians run well. Pastors run well. Pararan mother jackets well.
Breaking news.
For the past how many months now, they look all my Nigeria people. I'll be able to more because some of them are actually some of them don't say election be like football, be like season. Where any footballer where you sign come here go to say, oh, my dream is to play for Arsenal to win cup, and you know say Arsenal not the win cup. If they come up for there, go say, oh, my dream now. Now so election be. And they see a lot of them, they insult each other, they do for social media, they say, hey. I just they look on and they laugh. Our brother, what they call Bishop Agbado, Orubia Pore, Ki Polubia Ruru, Ki Olok Boshe Vewrina. Oh, yeah, na Bossa Toure. The guy don't they find team where won't sign for this election. He turn up him, look, worker signing, no Obasanjo. Now I go meet for indoor meeting. They don't start this their indoor. I don't know what they do for the indoor. Obasanjo wey insult during the time of election for where they campaign for Buhari. So Obasanjo say he's an aspiring guy. So Obasanjo, I know you're not ring election. Just we never watch what they talk about.
In year 2003, ask Umoru of blessed memory, Shehu Yadua, what are you going to do with the election in Nigeria? He said, the election that brought me as president of this country is flawed, and I will reform it. Is that not correct? Who conducted that election? Obasanjo is the greatest election rigger in this country. Let him. He's an expired meat. Put him on the shop or dump him in the dustbin. Forget Obasanjo. God bless you.
Now the ringer now don't go meet now. The expiring milk put Tinubu. Not say as this life be. The internet not they forget. The person where you say in the ring election na expiring milk and like this and like now you don't go meet for indoor. So you go meet her now make una for ring the election, or you go meet her make for the land say sorry, or you go meet her call my signing on you. Maybe you might understand the Nigeria politician. Now they use on our country till they do table tennis. Those who never watch out where they go see the way they shake Obasanjo like saying my girlfriend to you. Rigadela. So they read this news again, my youth. Or any politician who you carry am for here. Don't trust anybody. This one they do oh yeah na. What trust work be and you because if they not be in this country for don't go far. All politicians for this Nigeria, whether they do APC, whether they do PDP, whether they do HIV, all of them they be brothers and sisters. According to my Ghanaians, they be brothers. Che we be brothers. Siana. That is you go meet and make it for ring election for you now. I'm like man, I'm gonna go straight to that news no time. For Ghana, don't be smokers like the boss. Papa Bia or Fai Kolayamesa. Una go understand what they talk so. This man wanna they see so any dragon. Holish the dragon. How you really wanna holish the dragon? Jury, he winning way. The guy the dagger fire. Where they would say dagger say for every goose on another side. He 3 children now they wire 60 years old man. No. They said the 3 children where the wire say from 20s. Now they wire them. It's as they wire the even the spiritual husband to the children. Where the man get now they call the report, they give the family people say, hey, the papa the dagger our girlfriend no, they say na lie, this man cannot do this thing. There be. Strange sickness come bust out for the family. Who creek bottle with lakpa teje king they go cure the thing or they cure now there they cut they go find out because they say nah the man I don't dagger the 3 children before they come give us something to do to cleanse the town. Papa the dagger not be even one oh yeah where she's born in what dagger kene mamo in fact I don't know what you're talking about. Don't understand what I want to talk. Oh yeah, regadela.
No manfo a wode wason wani di atenkanka se bo ahodo akire no ebekai se ya de frimu frimfimfi mantom asen endo mpotamu kura ede asen achesan sa basriwa emfie diosia akokora ne din yesi efre no kwa miata ne ntahudin eni show boy ene wono ane yamu maya miensa biological daughters ada anyenye mo miensa nyina asemi kopi endo ahemfie nananom etna so ebo ne ka eje ne ma hodo a mamra mane kwa so wobetumi de adwa maya no ene nsase wote so no nyina na yesi de simpim dumienu 12,000 Ghana cedis enwan num je shirankese nom ne ade na se de nsentre ne aje kwaku mense kofa asemi ba ye di nani edi akire sa pa ye wose koso de pata endo nananom abosom edwa akuro no etumi akoso anano ene bekire mu se citizen pim dum ye no 12,000 no a na ahemfo no gi show boy no emumpem wotwe 8,000 cedis ana esi wa pay wode ne kokko mba kosi awowa ama ne nsa kan watumi de kan kade no a aka ne ho aba ye mpanifo nso na watwe mienu ntamu se de aka bia wonfa emeso so enti si ye twadwan ene amane no aka no ye nsentwefo be pie bi so na asen endo hene na na taba na foto de basa ye ono akoya nso ne epimanim na nanom atena nkonya so adonten hene echire mu kye ye nsentwefo se amane no a woyo no egu ahodo enye de nei waye no nko aka afoforo mienu bia eno nso no wobeyo
na watwe se ya ke bia na be ko kra so ne akoye ya ke bia na be ko kra so ne akoye before so be se na me ni gina ho ansala amane ne amaka pass to ya koso
ensemi be frase no na show boy maya miensa na onyenyenyemwo mu no emu mienu nkanchema boyfriends Emma won kro no mu mpanimfo asote se nyambransem se yie ana okra no ede ne mama no efa so enso no nyina so potri obetumi anyam yetumi atwe papa akogina mu ahemfie no mrante kwa na nhyeda nya bia ma enti mpanimfo na kasa si akire eye honhwemu ba ko mienu bie no ana besi so sesa so bo no a mrante kwa no ba kokra no na no kra bi ewo mu a papa no kasa akire bagetu mu se wono a ana ne maya no ede da ye mrante kwa ne mu ba kwa wo ye kataso mu aso wonsam ne ho no nananom abone kasidis mpem mienu ahanan 2,400 Ghana cedis. No ba kwa ka ho ye obo ayama no kwani nyina beda adie yensentwefo twebe no wose nani ajepa sa asotwe atimi afiri sansamoni apa no di ne ma no emu aba
enye mi confirm bit na hedi adanse na me di bani hu se ne ba one ne da me bosu mutu ana mo ba me na me bosu mbe kire se ono ne ba ye de ada enye mi na me di bani hu na mpanifo no so wu asem no se bi one ne ba ndae no one ne bandai na isi as mox busuma tesi se bi busuma hwi nim e be fence baba no no be kan no presse one ne mba dade a wadane achiri so me anaso ubia se be obeti amaba na sisika no wadane na achiri se na ono oji sika me dane na achiri di ma
Womana baku mienu miesa. Hey, this man wicked. Your whole family. Now you dey baku mienu miesa. Because I don't want to talk, I go use the jote calculator. And I don't stay a lot of places, so many tribes there. All these papa where they dagger their own children, what did they do now? This one now your own picking. Which one other person go do where you will reach out? No, now your picking you got to step down. Now demonic art now don't know body. All this one they say make a clean village like this. My brother, now court this man supposed go prison no. Because now you go don't they do them the time where they never open eye. Maybe now that time don't they circumcise them or understanding now don't they circumcise they call rich now so wait now Africa people. We know children all those things why they do what they talk say we don't know so na see they do ke all and those of them when they do this they stop and those girls they want and also now pa they take advantage of una come out go talk you know be so the thing go worry you understand now. Hey, don't go straight or down, is no time. Where will they say when you reach somewhere, use one leg, they stand? Nigerian people say no. Say now then I get cut pass. Say now then I be like this. Say if they do me, I know the year I go scatter everywhere. Now, na bad character now. See the way they load Africa people, especially Nigeria. They load them now, they want deport. People now they suffer. Waiting, some people not even reap. Neither they suffer now because of it. They tell us we know the year. Not only the court people, but the ones where they carry Okbo Miliki, they go Dubai. But the one where they carry Curtis, they go Dubai. Show na don't see what you na don't cost now. Innocent people will go there, go walk now. We na don't give everybody problem. Now they don't want deport. They don't deport people. Why so now they suffer? They say maybe you will suffer for 6 months or 3 months for inside prison before they will find free flight. We will carry you. Come. A lot of Nigerians now or African now don't suffer now for you Dubai. Those of them never watch the way they cram them for one building. Oh yeah,
Well, several Nigerians are now stranded and allegedly abandoned by the Nigerian embassy stationed in the Middle East. Now, some of them are victims of human trafficking who escaped from their traffickers and are now living in fear. According to them, embassy officials have allegedly refused to pick their calls or respond to messages on the developments or visited the holding facilities. We have details in this report.
TVC News exclusively spoke with one of the stranded Nigerians who told us that most of them were trafficked. She narrated how they escaped when those who brought them into the country made life miserable for them through different shapes of exploitation. She admitted that the authorities had been kind by giving them shelter and food, but their hope of returning to the country has been frustrated by the officials of the Nigerian embassy in the United Arab Emirates.
So we look for a way to escape to Terminal 2. So from there, people were much, and in that place, in that Terminal 2, people were collapsing, other stuff. So they have to take us to one place here. The place just look like a prison. I don't know what they call the place. They took us here, and we are staying here. They give us food morning and evening. They give us food, they feed us. So now they said our embassy must come to see us from this UAE. Though they tell us it's a free ticket to go back home. We all are very happy. Most of the guests here, we are paying guests. We are very much, because the person that we are under is maltreating us too much. And we cannot go back. Now we have escaped from them.
We are calling on President Buhari to please help us, Nigeria. We are in Dubai.
She told TVC News that hundreds of trafficked persons of different nationalities were brought into the facility about 1 week ago. But now, most of the people left are Nigerians.
Other embassy, like all this Kenya, Uganda, Ghana, their embassy that is in UAE, I've already come to see them. But Nigerian embassy, we have been calling them, calling, no response. They did not pick our call, nothing else. We have not heard from them. If we ask the CIDs how about our movement, how are they preparing our movement, they will say they are waiting for our embassy.
Efforts to reach the embassy officials through the phone numbers obtained from the girls and foreign affairs journalists were unsuccessful at the time. In the meantime, every passing day makes the necessity to return home quite pressing for the girls. But that can only happen if the officials at the embassy live up to their responsibility of protecting the interest of Nigeria and Nigerians within their jurisdiction.
Woman, not be every time we shall say Arab not like us, US not like us, like this not like us. If we get good character, these people go like us. You see, say for Dubai, they recruit other people, they put for their police, put for their army, but they not agree to take Nigeria because of our bad character. Now we don't go so salty now. Give people, I go they want travel, go Dubai now, they look me say like this or na them, na Curtis or na like this. These people where they caught so now just one question and the answer now. All this on a fight. Now alone now just the fight on ourselves. On bring the court just for green to fight black or for blue to fight this one. Now make una just even bring this court come outside. Una not doing just to even help people like somebody where they oppress. In those days now so the thing be. Like normal you where somebody they oppress. You see say now even court people go fight for them like this. This one now. So now go they fight each other. What did they make on the fight? I don't know. Nigeria bend. None of these court people never fit come together now to say this election more do one like this. None of them don't come. So waiting make on every day as court. Waiting on they fight for. I not just know. No. Some of them don't carry bad character go Dubai. See what they do our people. And you know see in there all this madam they will they carry on their age, they fly, they go. See what on don't cost now. Now they not agree they give working permit to Nigerians now to go Dubai where they go with 50,000, 30,000 for visa. Now don't they yes they go 300 to 200 to 150 now. Waiting they do us. I know say Nigeria embassy say they tired. I mean they live on us so. Cause not be every time I'll come, we'll call the one Nigeria embassy. Maybe they don't even tire with on a complaint. They not go even rest. They be see human being. They not be computer. Then we'll go straight to other news. Bad character. One DLA director for Delta State, Ogara. Oh yeah, nah. Only one you use your own hand put yourself for problem. Do it like coconut with a carve miss. You are welcome. For the past how many months now your matter they reach my table, but I say make I wait. If I told now what did this DLA director do? Una go even sorry give this man. One innocent guy where they come out with the driver. Now so this DLA guy send people go trap them down. The man say, waiting they have if see them, if he say na arm robber. Nice make it discharge. As because it's somebody we know nice how. Now they form arm robber. When you join arm robber, now they say, come, now you drive this car. Oh yeah. Now they take and go Ogara. Now they cut it beat this young man, put the young man picture. This young man. The man say, why now they beat me? Say because of the DLA. Man, you they go follow a wife, you they that guy wife, you are the driver. The guy say, not that guy wife, oh, like this. Oh, the woman can say, yes. He said, they spin me online. See, yeah, he will send me money, 40,000. He they gist me. Now they take beat this innocent man. They naked down, not be smart in no am equation at cap or here. Even when I see cap, I shout. I say, guy, with this cap, you can do it. The guy say not do more. Those of them never watch out with the Peter, with the user take Sidagra with the driver. Oh yeah, Ricardilla. After the humiliation and everything, now the guy said no. He sued this man with his strong head like coconut. Now the matter they called the giddy. Now the guy don't finally win the case. And they read and they give Ogara people because any rich man, before we just say do person like this, who no just jump go. Now the man don't win the case. Now na court doctor na Oga, former interior chairman for Ogara. They say he be chairman before. And they say even you don't do a lot of things. Thank God say nah, you don't meet your meter. Court don't tell her make he pay the guy 40 million for damage. 300,000 to take buy coke, take step down for the beating. Then another 50,000 for like this. I say, what a wow. Oh, but court they work. Oh. So judge get sense, so not be all over because every time I always say at the holiday you saw to now. As I talk to Nana, oh no, God they run it scatter na you don't know how you want to make money now. They put the beg the guy now to take 30 million. The guy say no, must take 40 million. I'm like, so now waiting woman put her. Those who never watch her away, they celebrate for the court. Oh yeah, regadela ba.
Of enticing one Mrs. Precious Ajay, we have been in court pursuant to a fundamental right enforcement procedure, and today the court heard that the act of enticing, wooing a married woman, if ever it exists, does not constitute an offense known to law. For that reason, the court today upheld his argument and awarded damages of 40 million in favor of Desmond Andrew. And the court further made another order awarding the sum of 350,000 naira in his favor as cost of litigation, and proceeded to make another order of injunction restraining the police from arresting him in respect of the subject matter. It is enough for us to be able to use the instrumentality of the court to establish for once that the act of enticing a married woman does not constitute an offense known to law. The court in his judgment was very firm in establishing that the Director General of the Direct Labor Agency in the person of Precious Ajano stooped so low to have condescended to the level of recruiting security agencies to subject him to humiliation. So I congratulate the family and we are happy.
Yes. We are happy.
I'm so excited because ever since this thing happened to me, most of the people are looking down on me. In my own community, people look me so high before now. But ever since this thing happened, they look so low. I so much time today that I come out victory. And I'm happy. I return all the glory to God. God of TB Joshua, God of Elohim, and God of all the wise men, and God of winners. And return all the glory to them. And to those people who pray for me, who pray for me every time of this court. I'm so happy. They will hear from me on Facebook. And those of my people, I'm going to cash 10 million naira, that 40 million. And my barrister have already promised him that I want to surprise him. And the surprise will come tomorrow early morning.
Woman, put the woman picture, the woman where they cause the something so. You dey see her? Some women can put men for problem because some men they any smart anything on a wife turn and don't. Women they lie, they be like cats. A lot of women, make I just say so, they can lie, but you know they show. They can even frustrate you if you say, oh, anything. Not women. No, 40 million. They say won't sell one of your ass now. But they will sell her, no. Go pay the money. And they say the contract of College of Education where they bring come, only will carry the contract. As I dey read am, so who dey in charge of Okara and like this, una tell am because nobody get the Okara. Una go dey seize everything they take. Even some case, even come say you dey Banskele generator before, but I don't know whether not truth. You understand what I mean? Next time you will get sense. Go pay the money because the time of the money don't reach where they put me to pay the money. The time don't reach, go pay. Okay. Beat person. I don't know. Any small way person we just get money, just lay allegation for somebody. All the youths there. Una don't come outside. Una don't the beat person. Una no go think. Una no go if you say this guy fit do this kind of thing. I know you know what they do Delta State people. The moment when you see any rich person, anything we talk, none I won't listen to. So now kill this guy to wait before the truth comes outside. What you not for do? Those of you we beat them, all of us go beg go straight to other news, no time. Those of my fans were there for Obodo Yibo, especially Texas Dallas. Where are they? One of our brother where they make us the proud, where they call Edo State, they do a show called Enter the Laugh. This show done there for over 20 years. And this very one where they want to do so, not be small people they come. Even white people they come as a comedian, musician from all over the world. If you never know the man, I be this man funny die. Not be say we go up tonight. He don't they do comedy from here. If I come to now for there. And this one this one are the second or third way they do for US. So I dey beg all my mock news fans we won't laugh, we dey Obodo Yibo, anywhere you dey for America, you can work at a daybreak. So now Dallas on the 26th, on the 25th of September, now they do one. And you know just they buy tickets or they'll see they do raffle draw. People go win car, people go win a lot of things. Those of them over here when they talk, oh yeah,
In 2021, he shut down the city of Dallas, Texas, and he is about to do it again. Dallas, are you ready for the biggest multicultural family comedy show? Edo Charles Entertainment presents Edo Charles Enter the Laughter, featuring Edo Charles, Michael Zaragoza, Prof B, Rob Ross, Joel Runnels Jr., O.T. White, Monkey, Nina Han, Jefferson Guevara, MC Daniel, Emeka Smith, and Peng Gang. Music by Don Lewis, Prissy Glow, Kemi Sola, Michael Osadolor, and DJ Expression. Host MC, Stella Damascus. Date, Sunday the 25th of September 2022. Venue, Grand Center, 300 Chilson PL, Plano, Texas, 750-75. Time, red carpet 5 p.m. Showtime 6 p.m. Tickets, regular $30. VIP $60, VVIP $120. There'll be lots of prizes to be won at the Enter the Laughter Comedy Show. Grand prize, Hyundai Elantra, and other consolation prizes. Hurry now and get your ticket as it is your turn to laugh and drive a car home. For online ticket booking, log on to www.edocharles.com or call 682-360-7461. This event is proudly supported by Edo Charles Enter the Laughter, the 20th anniversary. Don't miss this. Go grab your tickets now.
Woman, so go and get your ticket. More support our brother. See the squad where they come. Woman, Emeka Smith they come. See, on the hear the MC Stella. Is Stella Damascus. I'm not only Korean, so I'm gonna support my brother now for Texas Dallas, yeah, correct like that. So now, if you want to buy ticket, if you want to call, now the number be this, just call them. Anything you win, just let me know. You understand? Anything when you buy, you go win something. You understand? So I'm gonna support my brother. I know easy. We'll go straight to that news. Okay, one of our brother will blow during this COVID. People where COVID bless. The reason we make COVID even come because of this guy. This guy, they work for normal this thing before. Because even lost his job because of the COVID. Now then I start TikTok video. You know they would talk. Now like this they do. Now the guy get the highest follower for TikTok. Even Instagram not go there. Not be small stars with it. Not be small endorsement. Now the guy don't get. Now from there we don't know say Italian people that they spy the guy. After the guy don't achieve all this in Italian people don't call and say, why I am Bodeke. Come and take citizenship. Those of you never watch out when they give us citizenship. Oh yeah.
A solemn ceremony for a man of playful character. Senegalese-born and TikTok megastar Khaby Lame became an Italian citizen Wednesday. The comic performer, who arrived in Italy as a toddler, swore to be faithful to the Republic and to observe the Constitution and all laws. Well, I am very proud because I already felt Italian before. I mean, before today. It is not that before signing I did not feel Italian, so very little has changed. It is in the Chivasso City Hall that Lame received a new citizenship. He grew up in a poor area of the city, which is located outside of Turin. When COVID hit, he lost his work and turned to social media, only to become a superstar. I have always lived in the slums. Now it's very different because back then, in our having nothing, we were happy, we were glad, we played in the courtyard even though we had nothing. Anyways, yes, it's another reality. It's a whole new world to which I still need to get used to, but I am gradually adapting. Lame, like many children to migrant parents in Italy, had to wait to become an adult before receiving the citizenship. It is a new chapter in the life of the public figure. The most followed TikTok user in the world now works with brands and gets sponsorship contracts.
Womana! Na Senegal guy you. If you not take, my brother, if you not take, you don't get money past that citizenship. You understand? Not everything that they take. You understand? If you go back to your country, go take your citizenship there. Just stay there, then you will go. You will pay tax now. Oh. They don't know say this boy won't make money now. They always say endorsement. They don't give them citizenship quick so that they will know your pay now or your whole land. Be very careful if we white now. Because when you the suffer they not give you now, you know they blow everywhere like this now. They country they give you. Though white people, they're too wise. Who this guy they suffer since do when I not give her. Now we don't turn millionaire in dollars when I don't give her. I agree to that. Go straight to that news, no time. Our brother, what they call David and Sheriff, both of them, PDP member when they fight themselves because of position. David say, Sheriff, no, quit school. Sheriff say go school. Now the matter they did now. And the Sheriff he certificate Ogba, no hani Akberu for Osubi. Say so he cannot stand for PDP. Sheriff say he must stand for PDP. Now they took carry themselves to court. Now court don't come outside. So they say before on the 25th of next month, they go judge the case. They will know who win among the those of the overwatch. Oh yeah, we got it, love.
Hearing continued today in the matter for the determination of who is the authentic governorship candidate for PDP in Delta State. The matter, of course, between Sheriff Oborewori, winner of the May 25th governorship primary, and first runner-up David Edebia. Counsels for both parties presented their briefs and their arguments today, which were all adopted. And indeed, the three-man panel led by Justice Olabisi Ige announced in their ruling that a date will be communicated to both parties when judgment on this matter will be read. Immediately after today's proceedings, we spoke with counsels to Sheriff Oborewori and David Edebia.
We pray for the best. We have done our bit. We expect the court to now do its bit. Our own is to argue, their own is to dispense justice. And we pray that the justice should be in our favor. That is the best we can ask for.
The proceedings have gone well. The proceedings have gone in accordance with law and procedure of the courts. So we just await the decision of the court on our appeal. Well, the court has reserved the judgment. What that means is that when the judgment is ready, we can just receive a notice in under a day or 2 or 3 or 4, and the judgment will be delivered. So as soon as the judgment is ready, you can see the copious papers filed by the lawyers, tons and tons of briefs of argument filed by the lawyers. So I guess the court needs a bit of time to take in all the arguments and come to a considered decision as to what is the right thing to do.
Can you confirm that your client's name has been removed from the INEC portal? That's been the story since yesterday.
Well, INEC will answer that. As far as we're concerned, our candidate remains the candidate that has been recognized by INEC, and that, to the best of our knowledge, is still the position.
The law is the law. It doesn't change for anybody. A judgment of court is binding on every, regardless of whether you're a government agency or not. The orders of the Federal High Court should have been abided with upon pronunciation, not to wait for this long, though I commend them for eventually doing it if this is true. But I must say, INEC should have done that immediately upon pronunciation by the Federal High Court.
The reason why they bring this news, they come at the year, put their two. I know the person, but I just make I put on a two, so that may not be like that they bias. At the year, say somebody they bribe with 4 billion naira out of una two. If na truth, una go they carry our Delta State money, till they go give judge 4 billion naira is about $1 million or $2 million, $1 billion or $2 million, which is about $8 million of Delta State money now until the judge case and on two na PDP. Now they use our own money, they fight on ourselves. This is not another party. You know, say as on our life be. So this one none of it come together, on two of it come together and say me one person go. Now you they fight each other up and down. So that 4 billion, if the court talk say na truth, say you really drop the 4 billion. Oh yeah, and I go read them all. I don't want to know whether you know me or I know you. Because two of una are not there anybody side. I just do on my own. But if I hear say that Delta State money, that 4 billion really go. Somebody they use 4 billion, they bribe George. If I really hear say na truth, for my next news I will bring the name. No time, I'll go straight to other news. Okay. When I return, I say our ministers them, some of them don't know work. Una visit a lie. They talk like say na they get the country, like say the country na their own. Me gonna come see what you na Minister of Education talk. Because of never watch am.
It's been 185 days since university lecturers last taught students in Nigeria's public tertiary schools, a development that has left students, parents, and other stakeholders frustrated. The lecturers under the umbrella body, ASUU, accused the government of reneging on agreements made in the past and failing to fund the education sector adequately.
Other members of the minister's delegation.
This briefing by the Minister of Education comes barely days after the last meeting by both sides. According to the minister, while 5 of the 6 unions in the universities will in the next week call off their strike, there are no assurances here that ASUU will be doing so.
I have 6 unions I'm dealing with. ASUU, that is the Association Polytechnic. Then I have KOASU, Colleges of Education Academic Staff. Then I have NASU, I have SANU, I have NAT, then I have ASUU. I had given all the unions, all the 6 of them, the offer made by government. And I want to tell you, in principle, all of them accepted it. The only exception was ASUU that gave me 2 other conditions. These 5 unions will call off the strike. But I cannot say the same for ASUU, because, and let me just tell you what they are asking is, they can accept this if the federal government will agree to pay the salary for the month they have not worked. And I told them the federal government will not. The federal government is not acting arbitrarily. Before, it was some magnanimity on its part. There is a law which says if there is no work, there will be no pay for it. I believe this will be a very strong element that will deter many from going on strike.
On the thorny issue of payment platform, the lecturers seem to have scored a point in bargaining for a new payment system.
Government has not approved UTAS. What I know the last on this issue is a committee has worked and tested all the 3 platforms, IPPIS, UTAS, U3PS. And the preliminary result shows that these two new ones are better than IPs in so many respects. But the decision of government will depend on what ultimately is given in the report that is being readied now.
The minister was asked what happens to the students who have lost an academic calendar during the strike.
I think we are all hit by this, perhaps because they have to spend an extra year or extra 2 years, you could say they are worse hit, but it's a national problem. And I think if you had a chance or the capacity to measure the effect of that on the economy, you'll find that economy is also a victim. Parents are also victims. Some parents depend on their children passing out of school to take care of them. So I think it's a loss for the nation. Don't say it is the students alone. For the years they lost, okay, who do you assume will consider? The federal government? No, probably you should take the leaders of striking unions to court to pay them, yes.
He says the strike by the university-based unions come in spite of the huge investment of over 2.5 trillion naira in tertiary institutions in the last 10 years from TED fund alone, while the universities keep their internally generated funds. Away from ASUU, the minister reels out achievements in the education sector to include a reduction in the number of out-of-school children, which he puts at 6.9 million, and the expansion of the number of schools across all levels in the country. For now, the waiting continues, and it is uncertain when universities will reopen.
Women, the ministers, they look themselves like God. Go any country where it gets sense. They know they play with teachers. They know they play with nurse. They know they play with doctor. These three people, they know they play with them. Now for Nigeria, neither they play with doctor, they play with a lecturer, they play with student. Nobody they play with all these people. You did there, you stand, say because they not work that 5 months, you know, pay them. But they go pay you as Minister of Education. You see, the country money una go dey do like saying on our own. But when it reach una to consume the money, una go dey fit dey do una just say it's just like this. But when somebody want his own, una say no, I cannot drop am. But una fit go use the money take dey go dash on other people, another country. This country we cannot go forward. We dey fight ourselves. This one, if you not agree make a shop from here, it go spoil here. Now so they just be so. The Minister of Education and one shop from some side say no, you cannot shop from. Now they did now, so now battle day. A whole Nigeria youth they ask. They see they talk about election. Because this country, the youth don't know themselves. Even the students don't know the power where they get. They don't just know. Everybody, because they use tribalism and religion to turn and down. Now make them not know what you get. Students, not trying. Even US, UK, you cannot try and say you won't go find their trouble. Anything we concern student, they give her to them. But we here, but not to call insult me for social media. Oh, do like this, support wrong people. You guys dare us, and all these guys that they talk all this rubbish. I'm gonna go straight to other news, no time. For the past how many days now, something they trend for Edo State for Benin, inside Benin town, Ekenwa Road, very popular place. They say, oh, they catch ritualists. This way, if you see the den of ritualists, then they do a lot of things. The thing just the trend. I watch this thing, sir. This thing na mortuary. The thing don't they come outside now. Not be every news one I'll just see, I'll just start to post. This thing they bring bad image they give us for Nigeria, I don't know. Some of them we know they travel, so we know they know about all these things. But just that we need followers, we need views, we just they post things. There are some things you don't know say they bring bad name to your own people. Now some people now go to use one eye now they look Benin because of this thing where on bring come outside. Oh, like this. So, please, this thing are mortuary, and they see they do the investigation. More than not, they say na ritual then like this. How ritual then they be? And all those police then, when just they want to do like so, don't do work. Make them for hell now with all those vigilantes. My brother, the people don't come outside. They talk now. They park come up from their old place. They give their quit notice. they go the other side. So this one are old dead body where they get since 1 year, 2 years for the whole place. They register, put their this thing, they made the this year. They register as mortuary, everything. Those of you who never watch out, where the audio they ask the guy, oh yeah,
the State Deputy Commissioner of Police, Mr. Olawole, said the police have commenced full-scale investigation into the discovery of the bodies. Mr. Olawole assured that the police will not relent in unmasking those behind the unwholesome development. He urged residents in the area to remain calm and go about their legitimate activities.
Frantic effort is being made to reach him at short notice. One Otu Chuku for Salem to be the owner of that bungalow, and frantic effort is being made to reach him. So, by God's will, soonest he will be apprehended. I want to appeal to all members of the public to remain calm as the command will assure that every effort will be made to reach the suspect, and every other detail that is necessary to be unraveled. So once again, I want to appeal to everybody to remain calm.
Mr. Oluwole later led journalists, officials from the State Ministry of Health, head of Oredo Local Government Administration, the Chief Security Officer to Governor Godwin Obaseki, and members of the Edo State Security Network to the scene of the incident.
Don't leave now. Have you
The suspects are currently in police custody.
So I dey beg all those Benin boys and everybody, please. Not be all news, no, just carry. Just to dent on our own image. Because all these things now, very soon, now people will call the years Benin. They do ritualists there. Oh, they do Yahoo there. The thing now you will see affect. Mona they confirm things well. And those of you know where yes, my brother and I lie and I'm mortuary. We'll go straight to other news no time. Those of you now where they carry pikin or your wife or your sister, they go hospital. Okay, now they look the doctor, especially the doctor and a guy. They look at one who be a room. One man say pikin no way make carry go do check up for hospital. As he reach there, the doctor say you need to stay here. Don't worry, let me go and check. The man say as he call the wait, he call the hear, What is that? They be already now. I'm on everywhere. He say, because still they look, I say maybe because of the way they press the pikin, maybe I made the pikin they do. You know, say they vandalize your own daughter, 70 years old daughter. The daughter stretch her. When the pikin come outside, I see and the papa call they go. Papa call the son say the pikin call the waka like person we get a rain. Oh no very. Konya kyofo obi ku ibo legi. Never say where did they happen? You know say the doctor don't threaten the girl say may not tell anybody. See the you understand what I mean now? Now there the girl could tell papa say now the doctor now brutalize me where papa shectalize. And they say if you see the cap, the doctor cap, those of never watch out.
The doctor made his first appearance in the Kimberley Magistrates Court. The accused allegedly raped the teenage girl while her father was in the waiting room of his surgery. It is alleged that he told his victim not to tell anyone about the incident.
I'm telling you, this is my child. Because I must protect my child. I feel vengeful. I'm feeling very vengeful. You see.
Friends and family picketed outside court in solidarity with the 17-year-old rape survivor.
As parents, who should we trust? So all we are saying is that we really are praying for justice to be served so that this does not happen. We put an end. We put a stop to this.
The National Prosecuting Authority says it intends to oppose bail.
We will be opposing bail given the seriousness of the charges against the accused and the profession that is in whereby he is trusted, with ensuring that the communities are protected against such acts. And him being accused of such, we believe that as the state, we have to oppose his bail application.
Meanwhile, the family says they want the doctor's qualifications to be verified and for him to never practice again.
Woman, now so I carry one girl go hospital. They say get chest pain, the big chest bone. If you see your doctor, they press Bobby. How could I say? Nah, Bobby side, the doctor say everywhere. Say because some chest, some heart, they under the Bobby. Now so he press, Bobby will never press. And a new girl, doctor first me press Bobby. You understand that? So all these doctor them, when I know just know that work. They will bring people wife come, tell you I can finger right, so they find something. They will bring people children come, now the girlfriend on every day was, they hang, they don't use that, they see all those always get hip. They won't give injection of the whole hip. Wanna stop all those things. Now one of our customer now, on our colleague now, don't the problem now for South Africa. Go straight to other news, no time. Yeah, my people, now y'all go to stop. If you like what you are wearing, I possibly go the runner. Okay, now. I too like this shirt, bro. You too much. So if you like what you are wearing and you like, contact them. My number be this. Anywhere you dey, he go bring her come. If you like the Australia, they didn't say that's how far. He go send her, come give you under 2 hours. The close the reach where you dey. No time. Nice one, bro. Make I go rest. Okay, raw.
I want talk true too. Mock news want talk sense. I want to mad again. Hey, Pararan talk Pikachu, to pain the bad people. Mock news tell the people to.
Sponsored by Vakil 20.